Hello and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're finally going to be doing the unboxing of my Strada wheel set that I've ordered. So I've had these custom built for me. I've not even looked at them. I'm itching to look at them. I've been waiting all day for these. It's now 5:30 and they've only just turned up. Ooh. So straight away we can see they've sent me a bottle. One of their hand-built. Thanks for that. Oh, so excited about looking at these. Can't tell you. I'm dreaming of them for days, weeks. Oh, just spotted the blue. Oh yeah. Oh God, yes. Look at that. Oh, let's move that out of the way so you can see there. Oh, they're beautiful. They're so nice. Oh, they are absolutely stunning, and I love that pattern that he's put on. I was a bit like that on whether to do it or not. This, I could have had it at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, but I decided I wanted it like that, and that looks stunning. Now, the star of the show. So these are RS4 hubs, which is what the road version of Hope's hub. They do the RS4 and they do a Pro 4, but what they've done for me, because I wanted the wheel to be bulletproof and also I wanted it to be loud, is because they do a partner program, I forget what it is, with Hope. They can put any combination together what they want from Hope, and I've had the free hub off the RS4, and this is what I've been dying to see. Oh, that sounds incredible. Love the blue. Absolutely love the blue. It looks cool, and I suspect that that's just going to get louder the more use it gets. I feel like a kid on Christmas Day. I honestly do. Proper impressed. Really, really am impressed. That's so nice. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to get them weighed, and then I'm going to get them built up and get them on my bike. And also, they've given me some tyres as well. So these I'm going to be pairing up with. I'm going to be putting muck-off valves on there, and I'm putting Continental GP 5000 tubeless on it. So it should be a good combo. So let's go and get these weighed and see what the total weight is. My last wheel set was 2.1 kilos. These I've not had these built for the lightest wheels. I know they're not going to be incredibly light. I've got these for durability, because when you're my size, you don't need a light wheel set. You need something that's going to survive the punishment that I put through on the bike. These honestly are absolutely beautiful, and you can just feel on the spokes, they feel solid. So yeah, I'm gonna gather my thoughts, get them weighed. We'll go and do that now, and then we will get them on the bike. Front wheel on first, which is coming out at 923 grams. And then let's see what this one is. 1181. Yeah, so the same weight as my other ones, which I knew that this has added an extra 100 grams on, and actually is used thicker spokes. And if I want, once I've lost weight, I can take these away. I can have it made lighter. So, but I have got that durability with the wheels, which is the whole reason for this, is to have something that's going to last the punishment I put through it. The last wheels had a free up fail on me, and I don't want that. As I know with these, with Hope, you're getting a good brand. So that'll keep my bike at the same weight, which will weigh at the end. So I've got them fitted, and I don't know whether you can see here, I've put my old tyres on. The tubeless were an absolute nightmare to do. They were so tight, really tight, and I can't be having that when I'm out on the road. I'll give you a little test of the free up sound. Just spins for days. Beautiful. So I've just got a couple of jobs that I need to do, and then I'm going to take them out on a road test to see how they perform. I'll probably take the GoPro to work actually and do the test ride on the way to work, and see how they feel and how they perform. They're running absolutely amazing. Feel dead free, and they're not even worn in yet. And apparently the noise is going to get a lot louder as well, which is all good. Well guys, it's now 3 days later. The wheels are fantastic. I did have a problem, as many other people have, with these bloody things. GP 5000 from Continental, the tubeless ones. These are super tight. So I've been watching a few videos, just show you, rewind a little bit. So I put my old Continental Grand Prix 4 Seasons on, but I do want tubeless on there. So I was looking at other brands, but then I've decided that I'm going to do this. Now I spoke to Darren over at Strada and he said fit them. He says shame you've not got an old set of wheels, he says, because they will stretch. So let's see, let's do this now and I'll come back to you. In fact, I'm going to put on time lapse and so you can see how much of a pain it is. Well then guys, those tyres were an absolute nightmare to fit. However, they have been well worth it. They've been a brilliant addition to the already great wheels that I've got. So as promised, here's the specs on the wheels. Now, I've been making some notes, and because I want to get this right in what I'm saying about the wheels, there's a lot to go on about it. If you're a spec person, stay tuned. If you're not, then it's been great watch. It's been great. Consider subscribing. Let's start off with the rims. So the rims, there's 32 spokes. So obviously there's 32 holes that are drilled into the aluminium rim itself. It's got a 20mm internal track bed, and it's got a 24mm outer rim, and it's also got a 32mm rim depth. So they're reasonably aero. I have noticed a big difference over other wheels that I've used. They do roll pretty quick, which will be a combination of the bearings, which I'll get to, and obviously the actual rim depth itself. So the tubeless ready, and the valves, they come pre-drilled, ready for press the valves, and also they are tubeless ready. And the actual thing, obviously, with it being aluminium, it's got a welded seam on there, which you can't see anywhere on it. It's the coating and the finish on it is just, it's impeccable, brilliant. And the DTSwiss rims. So let's go on to the spokes. Not really a lot to talk about on spokes, so I thought. However, there is a little bit more than I thought. So the sapim spokes, which are Italian, and they're a butted spoke. Now sapim actually do, in a butted spoke, they do 5 different spokes. So just reading from this here, they've got laser, D-light, they've got race, which I've got on my front wheel, then they've got force, and then they've got strong, which I've got on my rear wheel. Obviously the first one, laser, they're thin, very thin gauge for obviously for the lighter riders who are looking for a lightweight wheel, going all the way up to strong, which can be used on e-bikes, and obviously for someone like myself who's quite heavy and quite aggressive with the wheels. The nipples, what they use, are actually a brass nipple, and within that brass nipple they actually use an ABS insert. So what that means is basically it stops the nipple from unwinding off the actual the spoke itself, which in turn keeps the actual trueness of the wheel impeccable. But only time will tell for myself. So yeah, that's the spokes. Now let's move on to the star of the show, the hubs. Oh, the hubs. Oh, they sound absolutely incredible, but let's just go on to them. So I'm running a Hope RS4 hub. Now they actually come in 6 different colours, but I've got the blue ones, which just looks, against the black, it looks unreal. It looks so classy. I love it. I think it looks awesome. And in addition to the blue hubs, I'm actually running muck-off blue valves, which again, they look awesome. I cannot stop looking at them. So the Hope RS4 hubs. So there's, within the hub, it's got 42 teeth. So 42 points of engagement. So what that means is, as the pawls move around when you're freewheeling and you're hearing the actual ratchet going on, that it's hitting the actual pawls are hitting them teeth. So the 44, that equates to 8 degrees of travel. So what I mean by that is that's how far your pedal travels before you get engagement. On some other wheels what I've used, after looking into it, there's actually 20 degrees of engagement. So that's how far the pedal travels, and if you've got a longer crank length, that'll actually feel even more. And I can notice a big difference. Whenever you go to put power down, it just bites straight away. With the RS4 hub, usually you get 2 pawls. They've made it so it has less drag, and they're trying to make them a little bit quieter. Now, I wanted the opposite of that. I wanted a louder hub because I just think it sounds awesome. No particular reason. But also, at the back of that, the hub itself is made of a stainless steel, whereas the standard RS4 hub actually made of an alloy. So it's a lot softer material. So if you're someone who's quite punchy and puts a lot of power down, what you'll find is that your cassette actually digs into the actual free hub itself, which sometimes you might find the cassette, you won't be able to get it off because of that. Whereas I believe with the stainless steel, the actual cassette, it's just bulletproof, which is what I was looking for with these wheels. I wanted something that was robust. I weren't looking for a lightweight wheel. I was looking for something that's going to be up to my style of riding, because on the flats I do put quite a lot of power down, and obviously I don't want them going out of true. I wanted something that was going to last, because this is not only my fun bike, but it's also my work bike. Is something that gets me to work on a daily commute. So in addition to that, they're running a 12mm through axle on mine, but when you do buy these free hubs from Hope, they'll actually give you end caps to reflect what you've got on your bike. So you might have a standard QR quick release skewer on there, you may have a 12mm, you may have a 15mm. I'm not too sure if to do them on road bikes, but whatever you've got, they'll actually give you the end caps, what you need for your free hub. So I'm going to do a review on these wheels after 2,000 miles, which will be done this year. Hopefully for the end of summer, I'll have it 2,000 miles, maybe more. Last year I did 3,700 miles on the bike, so who knows, but it will be this year. I'll hit 2,000 miles. I've currently done 100 miles and they're rolling really free. They feel, I can't explain it. Every time I ride the bike, it's a pleasure to ride it. I've done 100 miles so far in the commutes to work. I've done a 33-mile ride, and I've gone out in the evenings and done a couple of, well, it's not a medium ride, but 15. There's a 15-mile loop what I've got around here, and I've gone and hit it as hard as I can, and I've hit some PRs. Don't know whether it's down to the bike, the wheels, or whatever, but impressed. One thing's for sure, it's not down to my fitness, because having 4 weeks off the bike, my fitness has gone downhill. So it's a combination of the bike, the wheels, the tyres, but it's immense. I love it. So the actual customer service with Strada, honestly, I can't recommend them enough. Absolutely sterling customer service. So my first point of contact, I spoke to Darren, who's been my point of contact every time, and he, no pressure to buy, really nice, relaxed, answered any questions that I might have had. Nothing was too silly of a question. He explained everything. And then I went away and I made my decision on what I wanted to do, because I was looking at other wheels. But then I decided to go with Darren just off the back of that conversation. Then when I did order the wheels, he went through a consultation with me, asking me about my bike, the material, my body weight, how tall I am, what kind of riding I do, how aggressive I am. And then off the back of that, he made a decision for these wheels to make for me, and chose the different components. And honestly, I can't tell you, absolutely immense. So from ordering the wheels and paying my money for the wheels to them being delivered, in that time they actually made the wheels as well, was 10 days, which is sterling. Absolutely sterling. So once again, thanks to everyone at Strada who's made these wheels. Absolutely love them. And I will be doing a review going forward after 2,000 miles. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here, so thanks for watching, and as always, please consider pressing that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, any questions you might have, please send them to me. If you don't want to comment in a video, My Instagram's on my homepage. Send me a message on there. No problem at all. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.